you did great. I thought you did a really good job recreating a lion.
I was playing Edward Moody playing a lion because I feel like I had to channel Edward for that.
Very, very good point. So Ken Nyhus does live in the town. His studio is about a mile away, and his house. He also has this huge Bigfoot statue. You may have seen that before if you've driven through Vining, but definitely make a stop there. We didn't get to because we didn't have enough time, but shout out to Vining and Ken Nyhus and the entire Nyhus family.
One of the reasons we didn't have enough time is we had to move on to the next thing, which is a local favorite called the Purple Palace or the Vining Palace.
Yes.
And that's where Natalie went primal on some chicken.
We're calling it the Natalie Palace at this point. I did go primal on chicken. So they have this world famous broasted chicken. And how would we describe it exactly? Perfection?
The most crispy, least greasy,
most juicy
moist fried chicken. Or, well, it is broasted chicken. That's a big difference, but it tastes like fried chicken. It's the best thing that I've ever tasted in that kind of realm.
And they've been doing it since the 70s, 1976. This family has owned it, passed it down to the daughter, Linda, and she was making the chicken. And the potatoes, by the way, were really good, too, the broasted potatoes. And on an average Saturday, they sell how many pieces? Was it
700 pieces of fried chicken on an average Saturday night.
Chicken.
Yum, yum, give me some.
Delicious. I can see why.
Those little potatoes look delicious. I was wondering how they did that. So they roast the potatoes, too. Pretty cool.
All right, DeRusha Eats, settle down, okay?
I know.
I think you should make a trip up.
He was kind of doing that back here. He was like, oh, and then the outer layer of this, and then maybe a little slice
highly
here.
derivative of places like
Hey, Natalie, I saw on Facebook you have some special guests out there this morning.
We do, and I wonder if they'd be willing to come over right now. Marit, Liz, come on over.
You guys either come over or we're turning the camera on
right,
you.
Exactly.
One or the other.
So
they looked all bundled up, though.
So great. They are. The wind is really strong this morning, but these are my in-laws.
Hi, Liz.
This is my mother-in-law, Liz, and this is my sister-in-law, Marit. And we're missing Kirsten, Peter, and Kurt, but they have been out here every single morning with us, and evening as well. Yes.
Big fans.
And this morning, yeah, they're huge fans, and they are suffering through a gale force wind this morning. We're the only ones in the park, but we're huddling together to keep warm.
It's just like camping. We're doing great.
Very good.
Oh, that's awesome, you guys. Have fun.
Thank you guys for coming out.